So, what happened today? Well, let me tell you. By the way, today is Friday, 9/11, um, a day that we'll never forget. My son, by the way, was born in a post 9/11 world. His birth date was 2002. So he's grown up in a slightly different world than most of us. Certainly, he's aware of what happened, but we took a moment today at the beginning of the show to just remember all those who were lost and to remember the brave souls that were actually running into those buildings, as others ran out. So today, uh, going into the show, I published an alert in the Logic 247 alert channel, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. This is how the alerts come out. Okay, everything is thoroughly recapped, and of course the alerts come out, before they trigger, so that you have time to get to your computer, participate in the trade. This one has already hit its target as well, but it was the S&P 500 E-mini, and that alert went out at 11:25 a.m. Eastern. And the idea was to be short 33.39, initial target 33.37, and then there was potential support or next target 33.35, next potential support or target 33.28, and then 33.20, and then 32.95. Now, markets rarely travel that far in a straight line. So for us to get a bounce here back up into this area, maybe the 32.20 area, where we'll find resistance at our red and falling indicator, give us another leg to the downside that takes us to 32.95. That's certainly a very high probability. But from the entry to the swing low, that's 41 points. The S&P pays $50 per point. That's $2,050 per contract traded so far. That's one trade. Now, to become a CFRN passport holder costs you right now, because of the economy, because money's so tight, people are desperate for jobs, people are trying to learn new careers. We've always charged for our passport, a flat fee. It's lifetime. But we decided to do something different. We've broken it up so that you can get started on a weekly basis. True story. All of our traders who are paying $97 a week had this and the other 50, 60 trade alerts that we issued this week, had an opportunity to trade this, okay, for a total cost of $97. Now, after you pay $97 a week for a few weeks, and you see that you're not only getting incredible trade alerts to trade, but you're also being taught how to find them yourself so that you can become an independent trader, not relying on any guru or any chat room or anything else. All you need is you, the market, a fast, robust internet connection. Okay? 41 points, $50 a point, $2,000, $97 a week. These alerts come out around the clock, 24/7. We start Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's when the Globex markets open. And I'll scroll. As I'm scrolling up here, thumbs up means the alert got to the target, and in many cases, then some. A red X means it was stopped out. Z's means it just never triggered, fell asleep on us. Okay. But I'm just scrolling up to get to Sunday night. Last Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern. There it is. Now, last week, which was week 109 of our Logic 247 alert service, we issued 54 alerts, or actually we issued 62, but 54 were actionable because 8 never triggered. And out of the 54 actionable alerts, 4 got stopped out based on not risking more than $300 per contract per trade. So that's 7%. That's not a typical week. A typical week, about 20% gets stopped out. But last Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, Globex opens. First trade out of the gate, sell the S&P at 33.90. Initial target, 33.88. Next target, 33.85. And then 33.50. Okay. Now, at the time that we posted this recap, because we had to move on to the next alert, we had dropped from 90 to 80, one tick shy. That's 10 points at $50 a point. That's $500 per contract traded. Now, our 2420 blueprint is designed to help you go from 1 to 20 contracts over a period of 24 months. You start in the simulator until you prove to yourself and us that you understand the very simple strategy we teach you. Once you put together those 10 consecutive days in a row in SIM where you reach your goal in 10 trades or less, the blueprint will give you the green light to go live with one contract. The goal then is to increase your account balance by $2,000. Once you do that, the blueprint will give you the green light to add a second contract. It will then tell you when it's time to add number 3, number 4, number 5, and you're always adding with profit you earned in the market. Okay? Now, by the time the blueprint tells you to add your 10th contract, this $500 trade becomes a $5,000 trade. But whatever you do, don't put the cart before the horse, because that's awkward for both the cart and the horse. Okay? There's no reason that you should ever trade any methodology or strategy or indicator set that's new to you with real money. You need to put it through the paces. You need to make sure that it's actually capable of delivering what the folks say it delivers. Now, we make all of our records fully accessible to the public. The spreadsheets, every alert that's ever been done in Logic 247, you have access to. Every alert we've ever published with the Concierge Trade Alerts, you have access to. Every trade we've put on in the live training room every morning, day after day, week after week, you have access to. We're very transparent. It's easy to be transparent when you don't have anything to hide. Okay? What we do is we simply teach you the truth about trading. We don't use a lot of complicated stuff. I know they've convinced you need all these fancy algorithms. You got to have the advanced decline line. You got to have the RSI and the MACD and the stochastics, the trend and the tricks. And I'm not knocking those things, folks. I'm sure they all do exactly what they were created to do. We just don't use them because we, quite frankly, just don't need them. We have a couple indicators on our chart, a very simple strategy, and week after week after week, these are the type of the results that you can expect. Now, past performance is no guarantee of future results. Even though we've got 110 weeks under our belt, okay, and this week, week 110, we've issued 63 alerts total. 9 never triggered. Still waiting on the results of 1. 48 actionable alerts. 9 were stopped out. That's 19%. Okay? That's more of an average week. Okay? So when you ask, well, what am I getting for my $97 a week? This is what you're getting. There was another trade during the afternoon broadcast. We do a live broadcast every day from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern. We stream it live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, from our own website, where we recap every trade taken in the live training room, every alert that's been issued over the past 24 hours. Okay. This little beauty right here in gold from 1949 down to 1947. It's a nice little $200 per contract trade. And I don't think it's over. We're going to bounce a little bit. We're going to get resistance here. And most likely, another leg to the downside. Last night, for those of you that trade the NQ, the Concierge Trade Alerts said to be short 11,160. And we dropped so far to 10,937. So if I do a little math, 11,160 minus 10,937. It's 223 points. NQ pays $20 a point. I did my math wrong. 11160 minus 1093750. It's 222 points. At $20 a point, you're looking at a $4,450 per contract trade. Yes, if you've earned the right to trade 10 contracts, you could do the math. Okay. So this is what we do. We teach you how to trade. And while we're teaching you how to trade, we're giving you the trades to trade, because that really hastens the learning process. So much different than trying to learn off of historic charts or even videos or reading a book. Having a live instructor really makes a difference. 9 out of 10 new traders fail simply because they don't have a teacher. Imagine trying to learn how to fly an airplane without anyone teaching you how to fly. Imagine trying to rebuild a transmission in a car if you had never been taught. And maybe you've spent a lot of time and a lot of treasure trying to learn how to trade, but yet never had a teacher. Think about that. Wait a minute. I've spent all this money. I've spent all this time, but yet I never had a teacher teach me how to trade. That is the missing link. And if you're on YouTube, you can just search Mark Douglas Emini, and this video will pop right up, the missing link. It's about 5 minutes, I think. It's worth a watch. Now, we have group training every day for 2 hours from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Eastern. We offer unlimited one-on-one mentoring. As a passport holder, you have access to our proprietary methodology. We teach it to you. You have our proprietary indicators, the around-the-clock alerts I was just showing you. Everything a trader needs, all under one roof, all at one low price. Again, the economy's pretty tight right now. When you're ready, when your profits warrant it, you can upgrade to the lifetime passport. But you can become a passport holder today, $97 a week. Valerie will get you set up with everything you need over the weekend, with the platform, with the indicators, all the links to the Telegram channels where we have our discussions, where we post the alerts, where we post our weekly trading zones, everything you need so that Sunday night, Globex Open, you'll be ready to be in that channel trading with us. Now, I want you trading in the simulator until you put together your 10 consecutive days in a row. Till you do that, don't throw money at the market. Okay? Save that money for the purpose of trading. Okay? You're going to get all the support, all the help that you need, because you're going to have an actual teacher, someone who's going to take you from wherever you're at right now on your journey up Trader Mountain and work with you until the clouds part. You see the simplicity, and honestly, you don't even need us anymore. So If you're looking for pie in the sky, we don't have any. If you're looking for overnight riches, we have none. If you're just looking for some way to get rich quick, we can't even do that. What we can do is, even though trading's not easy, we will show you, and you'll see it in your first week, just how simple trading can be. So if you want to become a part of the family, all you got to do is head over to eminifuturestrading.com. This page has everything that will be at your fingertips. Now, we're not just teaching you how to trade the S&P, and we're not just teaching you how to trade crude. What we're actually doing is we're teaching you how to trade. See, that's a big difference. If you like trading the S&P, our strategy is going to work for you there. The Dow, the Russell, the NQ, crude, gold, euro, soybeans, and more. Because these are auction-style markets, price channels from the bid to the offer, from the buyer to the seller, back and forth all day long. Okay? People will tell you, well, you can't use the same strategy to trade crude as you do the S&P because they got different personalities. I don't even argue that. I'm sure they do have different personalities. One likes movies, the other likes long walks on the beach. We're not looking for a date or a life partner. We just want to put on a high probability, low risk trade. Think about it. If you can take just 2 points a day out of the S&P, okay, and by the way, you can trade our strategy in any time frame, around the clock. 2 points a day, it's $100. Can you take 2 points a day out of the market consistently? If not, we'll show you how we do it, how we've been doing it for years. You can watch all the historic videos. In fact, at youtube.com/CFRN, you'll find years of daily videos where we recap everything we do. Okay? So this is no one-trick pony, no flash in the pan. We're just doing today what we've been doing every day for years. So if you're tired of having the wool pulled over your eyes, being robbed, mugged, paying one arm here and two legs, if you're tired of all that, just want to learn how to trade so that you can develop a decent income for yourself, provide for your family, we are here to help you do that. It's really that simple. And what's the big risk? $97. You can cancel anytime. All we ask for is 3 days notice. But most likely, rather than canceling, what you're going to do is after a couple of weeks, it's like, hey, why would I pay these people $97 a week for the rest of my life when I could just pay one time and get a lifetime passport and have access to everything they do forever? That's a great question, right? But we'll leave that up to you. So get started today. $97 a week. Cancel anytime. Just give us a 3-day heads up. And otherwise, I will see you Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern in the Logic channel in Telegram when the Globex markets open. And I hope you have a great weekend. Take care.